words. I'm Troy Gandy, your index of voice of inspiration, and I have the extreme pleasure to present to some and introduce to others none other than the host of this morning's Pass the Ball segment. He is that guy that comes with the reputation of being a master builder. He's a six-figure ring earner and gold legacy member. He is known to this family as the first shareholder in Washington, D.C., and the man of courageous conversations. We talking about Uncle Jock. Yup.
Yeah.
And he's leaning in, but he went on mute some kind of way. Come in. Uncle Jock. This is when you rock a couple times. When you rock a couple times. Hey, there he is. I tell you, that third rock can get you up out the easy chair.
Hold on, let me check something, one more other thing. Hold on.
I hear you. I think you all in now, sir. Yep. Going one.
Yeah.
There you go.
No check. Hold on.
That's it. Just a tweaking. Say what? We don't pivot.
Let me try one last thing. Can y'all hear me now?
Yes, sir.
No? All right, there we go.
All is yours.
All right. So thank you for that wonderful introduction, Troy. And y'all, I don't know if y'all feeling it. How many of y'all excited about being in this Medicare enrollment season? If y'all not fired up right now, your wood is wet. Your wood is wet. Because if you ain't fired up right now about this, let me ask y'all a question real quick before we get going. How many of you have your retirement savings could be in a little bit of jeopardy? Type in yes, type in, say me, let's have some courageous conversations more. So let me, Troy, let me iron this out, because you got a confused look on your face. If your retirement is not where it needs to be, your retirement savings is not where you need to be, or where it's not, if it's not where it needs to be, type in me, or type in yes, or type in whatever you're going to type in. Okay. The reason I'm saying this, ladies and gentlemen, this Medicare move by itself to be continued. So what we're going to do right now, we're going to take these 3 questions inside of the tip drill version of Pass the Ball, and we will come back to this to be continued situation in a second. So with that being said, I got 3 questions for y'all. Come off of mute so I can feel your NRG in this enrollment season. Team, how y'all feel? Woo! And what's up? And who gets a green sheet? Everybody gets a green sheet.
Get your green sheets. Everybody gets a green sheet. Get your green sheets. Everybody gets a green sheet. Get your green sheets. Everybody gets a green sheet. Get your green sheets. Everybody gets a green sheet.
All right. So real quick, we're going to get back Thank you, DJ. I don't even know which DJ was in the building. I don't know if it was DJ on time, DJ will be there, DJ slow motion, I don't know which DJ it was, but part of that DJ family, part of our DJ village family, whatever DJ that was. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So with that being said, who was one of the people that said that their retirement isn't where it wants to be right now, isn't where it needs to be? All right. So, do y'all realize this Medicare play, if you put things in perspective, right? Dane and Gaji, I'm gonna pick on y'all just because I see both of y'all like in my screen right now. At retirement age, from 65 to 30, to 65 to 95, what type of income would you want to be making in your retirement age annually?
Annually, I'd say about 75,000.
75. What about you, Dane?
100,000.
100,000. So let's take Dane's answer for the sake of this exercise because it's a round number. And we know that our retirement age is from 65 to 95, right? So that would mean that's $3 million that you would have to have tucked away or set aside or something for your retirement using this example. Yes or yes?
Yes.
Right. Do we have, hey, Eric, is there any way I can pick on you for a little bit, if it would be okay?
Yes, sir.
Can you help us back into this figure? Let's just say, take a 5-year window, Eric, at a SM level. At an SM level, 5 years, if a person were to get 300 clients in this program, not including overrides or anything like that, 300 clients personally per year in this program, what type of income would that generate on the back end?
Calculating now. For the next 5 years, 300 clients?
Mm-hmm. I want y'all to see the power of this program.
$84,000, sir.
$84,000 a year that you could add to your yearly income if you were to do 300 clients per year for 5 years. Do you realize that's a nice way to play catch up? Do you realize 300 clients? Let me show y'all this. How many people could talk to 10 prospects in one day? Right? 10 prospects in one day. Let's say that they're from your warm market. 10 prospects. When you talk to those prospects, ask for 5 referrals. Usually, like my mom and my aunt and my uncles, guess what? They got a handful of friends that are just like them, that hate Medicare season calls and all of that. If you call and you become a solution, 10 people a day, 5 referrals. Do you realize that's possibly, somebody do the math, possibly 60 people that you can touch just like that. Now, if you touch those 60 people in that one group, say it takes you 2 or 3 days to touch 60 people and get 60 people to say yes. Does anybody remember what bonus is included at 50?
$1,500.
1,500. HUNNID, depending where some of y'all are from, or HUNNIT, depending where some of y'all are from. But 1,500. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? We're talking about 10 people you can call today and say, hey, let me get you straight on your Medicare, and you're going to call some of your buddies and we're going to get them straight too. That's 60 people today. Now, Do that 3 times. 6 times 3 is how much?
18.
18.
So in this example, that'd be 180. We're talking about, we can paint a picture. You can talk to 180 people in a week where you talk to 3 groups of 10 people and ask for 5 referrals. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? The end of this week, you could have 160 people that you've talked to, and what type of bonus is added after you get to 50? We know that's a $1,500 bonus. You add another 100 to that, that's what?
15.
You have to be an ED for that bonus, Uncle Jock.
Oh, sorry about that. So yeah, the whole thing is what I'm trying to tell y'all, 300 clients is easy to do. If you pace yourself, you can set up a whole nother income of retirement for yourself on top of whatever you already got set up. Eric just said that's 84,000. 84,000. You put another 15 to that, you right at 100,000. Who would have thought a Medicare referral program would have been able to put you in a position, or some of you in a position, to play catch up with your retirement? Don't play with this, y'all. This thing is serious. Like, this thing is serious. So with that being said, I'm going to pass the ball. Nobody got their hand up. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pass the ball to the person I see. Y'all know how this
Uncle
thing is
Jock,
set up. Yes.
while you on here, can I just share one quick thing?
Yes.
This Medicare referral program, I know we sell life insurance and continue to do that, but this is one of the situations that we can really become. You always talk about that community resource. Organizations, news outlets, companies, they are looking to us as a community resource with this referral program, because not just what we make, how this company is set up to help the seniors. This is a true situation that you can become a resource, and people want this information. News
Yes.
outlets want to get this information out. Ladies and gentlemen, now more than ever, you can go and reach people, churches, all these organizations. They want this information in the hands of their seniors because they have to make a decision. This is not selling. This is actually sharing some information, and you got it. So you can sell on the back end later, but I'm telling you, this puts you in a unique situation, not like a typical agent. You are now coming as a referring source, and people want to help the seniors. That's a big, big situation in this country right now. Back to you, sir.
You said something too where, you know, communities are built the same. Everything is built with the same institutions, schools and government and hospitals and banks. And what happens is when you show up as this type of resource in the community, everybody wants a piece. And this makes whoever attaches to you, it extends and makes them look good in the community. So you all show up like your superheroes that you are and attach to some of these networks inside of the community. You'll be surprised how they'll embrace you and say, come on. So with that being said, I am going to pass the ball to a young lady who she is settling in real good. And she just submitted her first MBT, where she did it on her own. Tawana, shaking your head like that. So with that being said, Miss Donna from Hyattsville, the flow is yours.
Thank you, Uncle Jock, and thank you for your wisdom. So Grand Rising, everyone. Just real quick, I'm gonna run it down. MBT yesterday, 3 referrals. I have a 9:30 Zoom today, so I have to get off in a little bit. 4 or 5 applications from that. With a list of referrals. Comedy show on Saturday. In Atlanta, didn't get anybody to sign the book, but I met an apostle. She is thinking about coming on board, looking at the business. She's very, very interested. She was a life insurance agent, but didn't do anything with it during COVID. She didn't get her E&O, so she said she was very, very interested in coming aboard. And I'm waiting on a response from the seniors home for the Medicare to do a Medicare presentation. So moving in silence, strategically thinking, listening to everyone, and staying in the car.
Ooh,
I want to pass the ball to
Great.
Tawana Chisley,
great
my
job, by the way.
Yes, indeed.
my I'm gonna call it this, my road lady who keeps me on in the car, calls me every day. I want to pass it to you. I know you got some good players.
Super proud of you, my sis. You know that. I'm so proud of you, and you know you're making it happen. It's Donna from Hyattsville. No, really stop. All right. So yesterday, I did go out for a little while. I took my flyers to my doctor's office, and my cousin actually works there now. So I met up with her for a brief second, and I know I told her that I sold life insurance, but she didn't. She said she didn't remember that. But I told her about the Medicare, and she said that she's going to talk to her pastor at her church and see if we can get up there and share the information with them. So I will be reaching out to you, Jock. Let's make this happen. And I also went back to my pharmacist and I checked on, the flyers that I left in there. He asked me, did I want him to talk to the people about it? I said, just tell them that it's Medicare information. You don't have to say anything anymore. Hand him the flyer if you can. And he said, I'll do what I can do to help you. So I was out there yesterday. All right. So I am going to pass the ball
Good
to this
stuff. Good
amazing.
stuff.
Say that again.
Say good stuff.
All right. So I'm going to pass the ball to this young lady that I absolutely adore. She always got some amazing information to share. Miss Tiffany Tyler, the insurance agent.
Good morning, team. I just wanted to come on and share my money-making activities and the activities that I did for the first day of Medicare annual enrollment yesterday. I got a dry erase board, and on the dry erase board, I put, do you have Medicare? Are you 65 and above? Are you turning 65? That brought a lot of volume to me. I have 5 appointments today just to share this referral link. I did text it to them. I was up till 11 p.m. last night working with Medicare, also submitting applications. Also, I'm the assistant secretary at my church, so I will be going to church at 9 a.m. this Sunday. My son has set up me a PowerPoint presentation that just talks about Medicare and life insurance. So guess what? I will have a table set up in my foyer for that. And as a lady, she joined my team. She also goes to church with me. So her and I, we're going to share that. I will not be greedy in the house of the Lord. But the thing is, I wasn't talking enough. So I'm talking to everybody I run it. I don't care what you look like. You might be a senior and look 16 years old. So I want to bust this thing wide open because it needs to be, we are the second voice for Medicare. So that's my plan for the rest of this year, going into next year and making it to ED. And this will help me make it to ED. So I'm super excited still. I'm talking very calmly because I'm nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous.
What you got to be nervous for? You doing
I don't know.
all
I think this thing is making me nervous. I really don't know. I sound like a recording, but I've just submitted so many applications that I'm really excited because I don't even know where I'm gonna end up, y'all, but I know it's gonna be somewhere good. So I just want somebody to see my excitement, enjoy my ride with me, and jump on the band with me as well, because it's very positive. It's making money, and it's a lot of money to be made. Thank you all for listening, and I hope everybody do well.
Is your son coming with you to level up?
He said he is, yes, but guess what, y'all? He may have a job, and I feel bad about it because I told him, I said, well, Ryan, if you go to work, I'm not going to have my extra help. He said, well, Mom, I have a cell phone bill I have to.
Wow.
So
Wow.
he is
Great
planning to come to
answer.
level up. Yes.
Well, real quick, hold on. Let me see something real fast. Hold on.
And Uncle Jock, you're sideways. Why?
Hold on.
Anybody else want to tell?
All right.
There you go. There you go. So real quick, great job, Tiffany. While nobody's hand is up real quick, somebody gonna try to shoot it up real fast, but I'm gonna shoot this gap for a second. Y'all know we are moving in a time where we're in an information period. Y'all feeling me? I kind of talk about it in week 2 when I do week 2, but we're in a time of information. And we talked about it the other day where most of us, we're fighting a program, man. I was talking to some young folks as I'm taking this dive into AI, and I'm talking to some young folks that are like 20 years old, and they're like, we don't mess with AI. And I'm thinking to myself, if anybody mess with AI, wouldn't y'all think that the younger generation is embracing it, right?
Nope, that's what I was talking
Right.
And here's the thing. Y'all got to understand, we talked about it the other day. You look at history. You know, we're not physically enslaved anymore. It's now psychological. And information is key. We said it the other day. And it's not, this is facts. The thing that separates slaves from free people is education. And if we keep refusing to be educated, and I'm going somewhere with this, because even in this business, there are people that always show up that refuse to be educated in this process. And you're going to see it, and you're going to have to take a stance, because you're going to have to say, I can't let you waste my time anymore. I can't, I had a guy that taught me about, and you hear me talk about him a lot. His name is Reverend Bevel, and he taught me about the principles of moving. And he said, when you're walking, and if there was a little kid, a cute little kid that grabbed your leg and wouldn't let go, it would hinder you from walking and moving forward. But sometimes you say, oh man, that little kid is so cute. It's going to be okay. I'm going to leave him on my leg. And that kid is slowing you from getting to where you need to get to. But because you won't address the violation and have some courageous conversation with that child and say, look, get off my leg. I got somewhere to go. You can walk with me, and I can show you where I'm going so you can get there. But we refuse to be educated. I did something yesterday with Erik, and then I'm gonna turn it over to him. Meredith and I are doing an AI class. It was 1,000 people in the class. Out of the 1,000 people in the class, they had a follow-up yesterday. 750 people showed up. Now, first, do the math. 1,000 people times $3,000. I'm gonna show y'all the type of money that's being made. That's $3 million off one class, and they had 3 classes that week. My point is, people keep saying, is AI gonna take our jobs? No. People that understand AI is going to take your jobs. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? I showed Erik a list yesterday of over 700 people. I wish I could have pulled it up to show y'all. Erik, out of the 700 people that I showed you the list of yesterday, how many people ended with the name Smith, Jackson, John, Jones, freaking Vaughn, D's? Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Erik, how many did you see that look like us? that were for that. No, and I'm not even saying us.
saw
I'm
one
talking
volunteer.
American. I'm talking white, black, American. How many people look like us?
I saw one Vaughn, to be honest with you, Uncle Jock, that I could tell.
My point is, see, y'all got to understand what's happening right in front of our faces. Those third world countries, those people who've been suffering for so long, understand the value of information and education. They're paying heavily for it. And none of us are showing up to the meetings to get it. Are y'all hearing what I'm saying? Ladies and gentlemen, this AI window, take it serious. It will change everything. These guys make $6 million in 1 week using AI. Don't get left behind. We're going to bring you some information that's going to show you how to put your business on steroids. But if you run from the information, I can't help you.
Uncle Jock, can you rewind the outline? You just said you paid $3,000?
$3,000 is what the class costs. $3,000. And I've been looking at different classes and we just got accepted. Here's the funny thing. They did an interview after because this particular group is looking to train 1 billion people in the next 5 years. And so when they were talking to me and Meredith, they were like, well, y'all looking to do anything with AI and, maybe sell it? Because they're looking for a certain group of people to connect with. I said, man, I got a whole community that's waiting for this information and they're scared to come and get it. So they offered Meredith and myself a kind of a partnership to be able to bring this information back to our folks because they see that we're totally disconnected and it's a whole freaking community that needs to be educated with this AI stuff. So I hope that answered your question, Eric. Eric?
Yes, sir.
So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to transition. I hope you got some